Hey, go.
Welcome back to A21 Bravo. Today we're going to cut open the oil filter.
All right, say it all one time. Say, what's up, guys? Welcome back to A21 Bravo.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to A21 Bravo. Today we're going to cut open the oil filter.
Yeah! All right, so today I think we're going to cut open the oil filter, just check that thing out, and we're probably going to do some other stuff. I got my assistants with me, all three of them. We're going to do some things today, and start with the oil filter. Probably going to try to swap the flex plate out. I got to get the trans out first. But I do have my gasket and my pump seal and all that stuff now, so I'm going to start working on getting that stuff in there, and kids are going to hang out. All right, guys, so we're going to take this oil filter off. You guys ever take this apart before?
No.
No? So you guys are probably going to want to lay on your back.
Why?
Because you can't reach behind your body with your arms like that. Alright, so you're going to want to keep the bucket underneath the filter, okay? Lay on your back. Lay on your back.
We're under the truck.
Lay on your back. Turn around, Evie. See? Okay, bye.
Bye.
So see how I'm turning it like this?
Yeah.
You guys just keep turning it, okay? So who's going to reach up and turn it? Yep.
It's yucky.
It's okay. It's going to be dirty. It's okay. Turn it a little bit more. You can keep turning it a little bit and then it'll come out. It's going to drain pretty fast.
No, I don't want it to fall on Evie.
Well, don't hold your hand above her face then.
No, I don't want that to fall on Evie.
It's not going to fall on her. You can turn it pretty far. You can turn it pretty far. Keep turning.
It's like putting my hands in slime.
It is, kind of.
Ew. Not ew. It's brown. It's actually black.
So let's let this go for a little bit.
Look how messy my hand is. Can I go wash it?
You're fine.
Okay, actually this is...
No, you're okay.
I want a piece of paper towel.
See how much I just turned it out?
Can I
just
have
turned
a piece of paper towel?
You're fine. You don't want to wipe it till you're done. See how much is coming out now? See that?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta see. There it is. Oh.
If you want to turn it?
No.
Okay.
She just doesn't want her hands to be all slimy.
It's okay. Your hands are gonna get dirty. It's part of the game.
It's not a game.
It's not a game.
I don't want
Serious
my hands
business.
to get wet. I just want them to get dirty and not wet.
Dirty and not wet? You like playing in the mud, right?
Yeah.
In the dirt. Alright, can I show you guys a trick?
Yeah.
Lincoln, where are you going? Well, I'm going to show you the best part.
Wait for me.
Brozinski, right?
What's the fun part?
So what we're going to do, I'm going to push up on it, right? And then I'm going to twist. Because then I'll feel it come unthreaded. And then I can actually drop it down. But right now I'm pushing up until it wants to release itself. Check this out. Watch. So I push it up and I'll keep going until it actually wants to come down. Right? It should be just about done. See? Now it'll come down and then we can just kind of tilt it. There you go. Now it's all done.
Bye, Mom.
So that's the oil filter, guys.
I think I should touch it.
That's what all the oil goes through, so it keeps the oil clean.
It's fun. You barely even feel it.
So we're going to cut it open and see what we caught. You want to touch it, E? Yeah. Touch my hand. Slime ball. Slime ball.
We're all slimy here.
Yep, it's all oil. You're fine. It's just oil. So let's cut this thing open now.
But not on my arm. Touch anything.
Hold on. Alright, so I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to use this pipe cutter, or tubing cutter, and we're going to try our best. I think this is probably a little bit big for this, but we're going to try our best here.
Yeah, it might be super hard to cut. Yeah, camera.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
It's not gonna
A for effort, though, huh? A for effort.
Effort? No, not effort. Effort.
What else can we use? Alright guys, so I did cut the filter open. I didn't see anything like painfully obvious here, so I'm just going to leave it as it is and call it good. And we'll move on to something new. Well guys, got the transmission back out again. Hooray, huh? That's exciting. So I'll tell you what, taking this out again, might have just made up my mind if I'm getting a converter before I put it back in there or not, because I really don't feel like dealing with it again. So I'm going to lift it back up so I can put the pump gasket and the pump seal back on. So I'm just going to put it back on the stand. Alright, so I already went ahead and put the pump seal on. I'm just going to try to work this pump back out. A little tighter than I thought it was going to be in there. So I do have the new pump seal. It's a little O-ring gasket. And I also have the gasket that goes underneath it. I'm going to take this O-ring off of here because it doesn't want to clear the pump bushing. So this thing looks okay, clean. Got a nice package here. This is how they shipped it. Pretty cool. It's like in a big envelope. So you got the pump to case gasket. And this has a little up on it. So you know that that's supposed to go down. Basically just line this up with the holes. When the holes line up to the side, I guess we'll call that. And then I'm going to put this O-ring on the pump. I was basically going to be replacing this one that's on here. Because there's a couple spots in there that are actually like torn and gouged. That's why I wanted to replace it. Like that spot there, it's got a little cut in it. It's probably still good. I just felt like replacing it just for good measure. So we'll get this thing on, and I can't wait, guys, till this thing is working for longer than 5 minutes. So I can clean the garage, because that's what I want to do, is clean the garage. Make sure this thing's all the way in. I'll go put it back in there. And I'm gonna take some of this transmission assembly lube and then I'm gonna rub it on the inside here. So that O-ring doesn't snag it all. It goes down, slides down nice and easy. Double check for paranoia. I'll put this back on again. Make sure I don't forget to put the O-ring back on. Right there. I'll throw some bolts in. And I want to say these bolts are like supposed to be torqued like 18 foot-pounds. Something like that. 14 or 18, 80 or 90. You guys laugh and chuckle and giggle about breaking stuff all the time, but I'll tell you what, guys. About a couple months ago, I remember asking you guys, what should I do with the transmission? Should I rebuild it or should I just replace it? And I was going to replace it 100% until the comments in the video said, do a rebuild, do a rebuild. So I decided to do a rebuild because that's what you guys wanted to see. And now I'm pretty freaking confident with these transmissions. Just whipping it apart. So I remember the first time I watched a transmission rebuild video, guy was just taking all the bolts out and whipping them in the pan and doing all this stuff with them. And I thought that was just insane that he was throwing all the bolts in the same bucket together. Like, there is no freaking way I would ever do that. That's crazy because you're losing, you know, accountability for all the bolts and stuff. And now when I did this one, I find myself doing the same darn thing. Just like throwing all the bolts in the pan, like every bolt. And I'm like, oh, okay. Not saying I'm an expert or I'm good at doing this, but I'm a little more comfortable with it now than I was before. So you always learn things. I'll say the proper spec is like one oogie doogie. Something like that. One oogie, two doogies. We'll make it tight. Do you hear it? There's birds chirping outside. That's insane. Maybe it's going to be warming up soon. But then again, we had birds before, and then the news was telling us how to keep the birds alive because there was snow and we had to feed them and stuff. So that happened. So this thing is back together now. Like I said, I'm kind of honestly debating putting a new converter in with it. I wanted to do like a test with the old converter and like a stock converter and then change it and see what the track difference is. Let me know if that's something you guys would honestly be really interested in seeing. If not, I may just go ahead and get a new converter. It's probably more than I want to spend right now with the cost of the drive shaft and doing everything else. But once it's in, it's done. And then it's only like another 200 miles until it all explodes again. So let me know if you guys want to see that. If you'd be interested in it, I'd be willing to do it. It's just going to be a little bit longer till I get a converter, and then I would just have to take it back out. So it's not really that much on me. Let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments. And as I mentioned in a previous video, I'm starting to get some stuff in for the new fuel system. So I'm going to be upgrading the fuel system, larger lines, and I'm going to be going to 2 pumps, 2 Walbro 450 pumps. So again, if you guys are interested in seeing this and getting some numbers with this setup before I do all the fuel pump upgrades and all that stuff, let me know. If not, I'm probably just going to go ahead and start changing it because I'm not sure how that long that drive shaft's going to take, so I might start changing stuff now before I get the drive shaft. That way, 2 Walbro 450s is probably excessive for what I have right now, but I know I won't have any fuel pressure issues, and it's leaving me some room to upgrade later, which I'm planning on doing after this thing does something. So let me know. What do you guys think? Do it. Wait. Show the numbers. Send it. Fuck it. Whatever. Let me know.